All right, welcome to the Comedy and Mushroom Cult podcast. Ray Roberts, Joe Briggs, and we just found out Angelo Manage. So there we go. We learned this. Welcome, Angelo. Introduce yourself.
Hello. That's me, Angelo.
All right, so
it's
we need to fight about
Manage.
this. Manage.
Yeah.
Joe didn't think that I was serious when I asked 4 times, including this morning, that I didn't know how to say your last name. And he just decided now to wonder if I was being serious or not when I had to ask you.
Yeah, you asked so many times that I was actually like, that's a pretty good bit.
There was a good bit. You asked me. You asked me in the.
Well, here's the thing: is you weren't in on the bit, so like you shouldn't have answered. That's how the bit goes. You just completely, I got you hook, line, and sinker.
Well,
honestly, I feel bamboozled. I am upset. I'll talk about it on a different podcast. How you've done me dirty.
Yeah, you can do what Joe does and just talk about like his issues with this podcast on John Brown's podcast. So I'll give you John Brown's information.
I don't even know who John Brown is, but he sounds like a judge, and I think that's right.
It's not wrong. Oh, this is embarrassing. This early in the podcast, my phone rings. My dad.
I can't even hear it. Is it vibrating or is it fully ringing?
It's fully ringing.
On silent, dude. You didn't have to tell us it was ringing.
I caught it fat. It was in my pocket, and I was like, pop. And I caught it. So that's
hey, hold on real quick before we get too far. All right, so you look ridiculous not with a beard or mustache. So I'm actually pro mustache now. 1, 2, I thought you went to a Great Clips the other day. Why does your hair look exactly the same? Great Clips.
Great Clips. You answered.
Is this like a thing? Brother. Is this a thing? The Great Great Clips that's a great bit.
We just brought Angelo on to ask, is this a bit? Every time we
This is all, every other sentence you guys say is a bit, dude. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
This is the only thing that is not a bit in my eyes. We're sponsored by Great Clips. They just don't know it yet. This is very real for me.
They don't know it yet, and they don't know where to send the money yet. But that's the only thing that's really in the way of it. And Haley Williams is going to be a guest soon.
Dude, I heard. Now that's good. That's big news.
She shared a post today. She released a new song. Shout out to Haley Williams for releasing a new song. And then I shared it, and then I tagged her in it, and then she shared me sharing it. So
that was real?
Oh, really?
Yeah. 100%. Her and Pete Wentz know that I'm a person for 0.25 seconds of their day.
I just think everything you do is a bit, apparently. And I was like, oh, that's a really good Photoshop. Like when you sent it to me, I was like, that was tastefully done.
We've met, and you know that I don't know how to do that.
No, that's why I thought you learned.
That would be a good bit. See, I think we've made like a mystique around this whole thing where everything's a bit, but we just don't know it until somebody points it out.
Dude, if we live in a simulation and everything is a bit, everything is made up of bits. So like micro bits, like pixels. And there's this Elon Musk.
Nothing has been said, and this is the most riveted I've been on this podcast.
Dude, I'm just looking at my Adam's apple. I feel like it looks so good.
I don't even have.
Yeah, you do look very handsome.
Dude, thank you. You guys too. I mean,
I've just been insulted for the first 5 minutes of this podcast. No one here is like, you look handsome. Ray's like, you look like a.
Here, for the Patreon only, since people on the Patreon / Harrison is the only person who's on the Patreon, I'm going to need you to, 1, put those glasses that you had back on, and 2, put that hat you had back on, so we can get a good shot of what you came in looking like for why we were insulting you. Because it wasn't not founded.
Dude. Dude. Okay.
I just want to start the podcast, too, like. Welcome back to another.
There's like 2 FBI agents right out of frame, making sure you don't jump out.
Welcome back to the Comedy and Mushroom Podcast with Raymond and Joseph.
Is that why you don't use your real name on anything?
Yeah, he just uses Ed Kemper. That's his only.
And like when anyone else is talking, I feel like I just need to be breathing heavily into the microphone with that look.
Hey, does anybody want anything from Chipotle?
No, I'm good. But
all right, cool.
Wait, actually, I do need a few
great clips. Give me an order of great clips.
Yeah, 1 great clips. I also need a few like stainless steel statues. So if you could hook me up with one of those.
So everything's made of bits. Let's go back to that.
Dude, that's fucking scary if you think about it. If you look, okay, dude, you know when you look at like the light directly?
Dude,
and, like,
it doesn't matter. Just talk.
Like when you look
You're
at
interesting enough.
When you look at a white piece of paper.
Hey, don't tell him what he is.
And
he's our guest. He's our fucking guest, Ray.
Did I interrupt something, guys? Oh my god.
No, Ray interrupted something. We had to talk about manners this week, and he's being a.
All right, so you look at a white piece of paper.
Yeah. So you look at this white piece of paper, right? And you know how it glows. You know how it like sparkles, like your eyes. Those are your cones and rods, bro. Those are bits. So if those are bits, man. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Look into my face right now. You'll see a bunch of bits. Look into the phone.
I don't have high res camera, so I can't see your bits.
Look into the phone, bro. Dude, I thought this was a comedy and mushroom podcast, so I took like 5 grams of mushrooms before I went on.
Oh, well, that's probably a bad idea.
I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. If I fucking did that, dude, I actually was afraid that this would be in person, and that because I was like worried that you would make me take mushrooms or something.
That's something. I've never done mushrooms. Came on? Yeah, Joe's
I don't know why
them.
I thought.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I don't trust my brain at all.
Good. Dude, me neither. I don't do any hallucinogen.
Yeah. Well, that's why I do mushrooms, is because I don't trust my brain. So like I just like trust the mushrooms to let my brain do the work for 3 hours.
That makes no sense. You wouldn't be like, I don't trust the brakes on my car. Let's take it for a spin on the highway with the kids in the back.
Yeah, dude, but that's how you learn.
Dude, the brakes in my head are broken, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're just like, going. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll take like 3 grams. Everything will be cool for like an hour, and then not cool for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then you're just like, guess what? You just know, like I set up my bed as the safe space. Like I like a week before, I was like, my bed's the safe space. If things get gnarly, I'm just gonna go there, and that's where we're gonna ride this out. And then I get in bed and then get yelled at by spirits for 2 hours. Like it's
my biggest
it's great.
fear is if one person goes, the safe space isn't safe, including me, we're fucked.
Oh, there's 100%. Like you have to like straight up. Like that was the weirdest part. It's like not like that I would ever murder anybody, but it's like at a certain point you're like, man, I can see how people like go off the rails and murder somebody, and then you're like, that's a dangerous thought. I can't have that thought. And then you have that thought like a million times in a second, and then you're like, wow, I'm glad we got over that thought, and then move on to like you have to be very like it's controlled without control.
I gotta tell you that does not sound good to me. That doesn't sound like it doesn't sound fun for me.
Oh, it's not fun at all. I have zero fun when I do mushrooms. Like I talk to my buddy about that all the time, and he's like, oh, I'll just like have a gram and like have fun. I was like, I've had zero fun any of the times that I've done them, but maybe I'm just like broken still, so like it's still got a lot to learn.
It sounds like a straight up
bad
time,
nice.
Man.
No, it's a good time afterwards.
I don't want to learn about myself. That sounds
Like, you know, when you
terrible.
get like too high or you like take too many edibles or something like that, and you're like, I'm freaking out. And then when you like wake up or whatever afterwards, you're like, wow, I'm glad I survived that. Like, I can handle anything now. That's almost what it's kind of like, but it's complete like it, like straight up, I like went through like all 30 years of my life and like of like things that were like terrible and like just lost my mind for like a little bit. And then like honestly, like it was like the visual was somebody grabbed, like, you know, when you see like a star swipe in a video where it like pulls one thing from the left and rips it open, like it was like a turning of
Yeah.
a page, and it was like, all right, all that's done. And then after they were like, all that's done, like you
Bob
just
Seger.
instantly feel better. Yeah, it was just like instantly you're like,
Turn
all
the
right, sick,
page.
everything's cool. I come out, I'm like, I'm in love with love. Like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild.
Doing mushrooms is just a Bob Seger song. That's what I've gained from this. You're one Bob Seger song away from doing mushrooms.
Yeah.
Can I show you guys something?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
This is very special to me. It is my Supreme Wheaties collab.
Is this
And
real?
it's real. This is fucking real.
Yeah,
Is
that
it a
is
real
real. What
thing?
is with you and what is with you and Supreme lately? Are you just a hype beast, or what is
I gotta
this?
tell you
Is this a
something,
phase?
guys. Well, my credit line increased. And say something. Dude, I go to the Lakewood skate park, right? I'm a millionaire. These kids, dude, I have a business. Okay, dude, I could sell these. Check this out. These are stickers. I can sell these for $12. And I put a little menthol Newport under there. And I give it to kids. Dude, this was $6. Okay. I can resell this for $26. I can.
It's Wheaties. Don't you just eat
So
it?
you're full on Gary V right now.
It's not Eaties. It's Wheaties. Okay. Nobody's eating this shit. We want it for the box, baby.
He's full on. You're full on Gary V. That's 100% what you are right now.
Who's Gary Veet? Who is this?
Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk. He's like the king
Who's
of like
Gary-
the buy and resell shit.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know who that is, but I want to show you one more thing. My new Supreme shirt that I'm going to have dry cleaned, and it's cotton, and you can't do that with cotton.
Why is Supreme stuff so expensive?
Dude, it sells once, one release, and you can never get that thing again unless it's resold.
Hey, do you have a
Like
a
Bitcoin.
bead on like that Supreme microphone? Do you have one of those? You got a bead on one of those that's not $800?
No, dude. Shit. I want one so bad. I could sell this as an NFT right here.
What's that mean?
NFT.
Yeah, what are NFTs? Explain NFTs to us. Angelo, Maneage,
I
you
can't.
come on our podcast. No, can you please?
This is a finance podcast.
Yeah,
correct?
you
don't
just taught us
know
that.
about money.
Yeah, you taught us how to sell Newports for $12 just a second ago. Can you
Mhm.
tell us about NFTs?
Well, an NFT, simply put, is a fucking scam, to be honest. You're literally selling. I'm going to give you a fucking serious answer. This isn't going to be funny. This isn't funny.
It does.
Okay,
This is a
gonna be a
podcast. It
fun
doesn't
time.
need to be funny.
This is
it
a
doesn't need to be funny.
We're all on
Let me-
shrooms. This isn't going to be fun.
Let me
Don't
strap
try
in.
to be funny. All right, we have you on here because you're innately funny.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, the
But looks aren't
NFTs,
everything. Oh, fucking got him.
Ooh. NFTs are a
my
fucking
feelings.
scam because you're literally selling digital shit. It's like a fucking, you're selling like an encryption to somebody or a I don't even know if they're encrypted. I don't fucking know. But it's literally like if there's a picture of something that is encrypted with this certain code or whatever the fuck, I don't know anything, and it goes on the blockchain. And then if you buy that thing that you now have, I don't know how you get it, but if you resell it, the
It's
person
like-
who originally made it gets a percentage of the resale. Bro, it's a fucking pyramid scheme.
For a cereal box?
Elon Musk for a cereal box, bro.
Wait till
I know
they-
Bill Squire
If
was
it's
selling
like-
his tweets. We should Bill Squire was selling tweets for like $60. And
Was
I
he?
almost want
Dude,
yeah.
I'm sure. That's the type of shit like that could. It's like because it's funny too. It's like we're making fun of NFTs, but like you can get fucking money from that.
Yeah, I want
Which
to
is
buy a Bill
wild.
Squire tweet. So we should get all the money that Harrison's been giving us for Patreon
How
and buy a
much?
Bill Squire tweet.
How much money did we get from Great Clips so far?
$0.
Oh shit! You guys aren't.
This is the part of the
So
podcast when you try to preach to us about how we should be making money.
when you say
Because it happens every time.
zero, what do you? When you
So
say
wait, you guys
$0,
don't get
what do you
paid for
mean?
this?
What is
What?
like $0?
Like $0.
Yeah,
that
I
in
think like
Canadian?
$0. You said, yeah,
What
Yeah.
currency?
probably.
I mean, rupees,
USD.
NFTs, Dogecoin. I'm really mad at Dogecoin today because somebody told me that Dogecoin was supposed to be really high on 420. So I bought some and then I've only just lost, I don't know, $20. And that's all that Dogecoin has gotten me is losing $20.
Dude, I don't even know how to get a Dogecoin.
Wait,
I don't know if what is it? Is it like it's a currency?
It's not, it's like a crypto, it's like Bitcoin, but like different because it doesn't have anything real with it. And then Elon Musk goes to the moon and then it goes up 10 cents and then you have to like sell it right after that tweet. Otherwise, you go bankrupt. So I don't know why
Great
I got
Clips?
into it, but they're
Oh
like,
shit!
yeah.
Great Clip stock
That's-
is $12.
Oh, we should have invested in that.
Oh really? It is. That's more than a fucking haircut at Great Clips. Fuck you. I'm just gonna get stocks, dude. I'm not gonna get a haircut.
You can literally own Great Clips for the price of a haircut, pretty much.
Just every 2 to 3 weeks when you're thinking about getting a haircut, you just buy a share of Great Clips instead.
And then you get, and then
Everybody, you see a dude with like really long hair to his back, and he's like, "Dude, I'm fucking rich."
No, you just go. You can see someone with long hair and be like, "Yo, you go to Great Clips for your hair, right?"
like that's the perfect advertising too, because it's like, bro, how'd you grow your hair out so long? And it's just Great Clips.
Great Clips.
Oh,
Great Clips.
They should do like a $5 stock sale too.
Yeah, every instead of like that punch card that I assume they give you every 5 haircuts. You get a fucking stock instead.
Hey, if Great Clips, if you don't want to sponsor us, at least give us money for that brilliant idea for your commercials.
I hope they just straight up steal the Domino's piece of the pie rewards, because then it doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
Wait, what is the Domino's piece of the pie?
Dude, do you not have any brand loyalty at all? Like, what world do you live in that you don't know if Great Clips has punch cards and what the Domino's piece of the pie is?
Dude, wait, I saw this commercial for fucking Domino's, and the guy gets the pizza, then he walks outside and trips in like a sinkhole, and then like they're like, "We'll give you that for free." Like, no fucking shit. You better give me that for free, like right. Like that shouldn't be an advertisement. What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's why I don't go to Domino's either. It's a scam too. Domino's is an NFT, and fuck their sauce, dude. Fuck their sauce. Even after they like redid it.
You don't like the new Domino's sauce rules.
It's got zest. That's what the kids crave.
They did better like with the crust, but like the sauce, dude, it's like Marco's dipping sauce. I don't know. It's like Marco's dipping sauce.
I don't like Marco's. I'm on record saying that Marco's is the worst pizza chain. But really? Domino's, Joe Briggs is a big Domino's fan. Like he's always got a box of Domino's in his fridge.
It's not true, but
I mean, every time I've been to your apartment, there's been a box of Domino's in the fridge.
You have been here one time.
No, I was there. I've been there 4 days in a row, and it was the same box of Domino's, or it could have been different ones.
No, it was the same box, or it could have been different ones.
Each time you went, there was one piece missing. Dude, wait, Joe, do you live alone? Also, what's your address?
Where's the hidey key?
Dude,
Yeah.
wait, do you live alone for real?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
cool.
you can ask Ray. It's a very small and unwelcoming apartment. You can ask him.
Dude, wait, you live in Parma,
That
right?
was
I
that
shouldn't
was
say
the best.
but I live in
I'm
Parma as
so
well.
sad for you I've ever heard in my
cool.
life.
Joe, I'm fucking kidding. I live not alone,
Now tell me
but
about the people you live with and the human touch and warmth I'm missing out
Joe's
on.
got a cool apartment though. If I were a single dude in my late 20s, that would be the perfect spot to live because it's right. It's a good
You're
spot.
like 2 years older than me.
The bathroom,
wait,
He's
how
talking like
old
he's
are
like a
we?
dad.
How old
the
are we?
bath 31.
Wait.
The bathroom is
Oh.
a shower. The whole bathroom's a shower. You can like if you just want your water to be hot, you just text your upstairs neighbor to flush the toilet. You are
You don't. Here's the thing: you don't even have to text her; she'll do it every
She'll
time
just
you're in
do
the
it.
shower.
And you don't have to pay rent because your dad owns it. Like
No,
it's
I pay rent.
well, I mean, you kind of pay rent. He probably puts it in like a savings account for you to buy your first house or something. Like it's not.
There's no way. That'd be
It's
awesome.
gonna be
The Gerber
yeah.
plan. Dude, fuck, that's where all that goes.
The Gerber
Yes.
plan.
In like 29 years, when I move out, he's gonna be like, "I bought you this 1960 Dodge Challenger. There you go, right into the sunset."
You can fix it in that garage that a car barely fits in.
You can't open
Let
the
alone the
doors, but
truck.
you can park it in there.
Oh man. Dude,
So,
Katie
yeah, go ahead.
Katie Moynihan came here last week with Joe Graham, and she just like kept being like, "This is the saddest place I've ever been."
I'm just glad that she came with another person because you can't. I think it's probably illegal for a female to be in that apartment by herself.
Wait, what is Katie Moynihan doing now? Where does she live? What's her address?
Oh, I can read it to you. But
Cool.
he's in Westlake somewhere, and then she's kind of doing comedy again, I think.
Dude, is comedy even happening? Like,
It's kind
are
of happening.
bars opened? Like, are clubs open? Like, what is happening? I don't know
I
anything.
think
I'm
most
so
of the-
far removed from it now.
Yeah. Most open mics are back, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty much, and that's my favorite part about it is where like I do like I've like through the whole thing except for like that 2 months when everything was shut down, I've
It
done
was 3
comedy the
months,
whole
right?
time. And now that
Oh,
it's
really?
open, now that it's like opening back up, I'm just like, all right, yeah, comedy's kind of back. Like it's not, it's like one of those things where I've been doing it the whole time, but I'm like, yeah, comedy's almost back, and
I
it's
feel like
never
there's-
really gone anywhere.
Yeah, there used to be a lot more like weekend shows, I feel like. That's the one thing that's missing.
Like
Yeah, I feel like
independent
that-
shows are gone. Like indie shows are just dead because
Yeah.
like most bars
Yeah.
are at like half capacity or all that other shit.
Yeah, I was gonna like, do people like come out? Was my
Well, I
Except
feel-
for the
Like,
show
are
at the
there-
Winchester, it's very exclusive. It sells out every time. $15
sell
a
out last
ticket. The next show is next month on the 17th.
21st.
I was close. I'm not even
Pretty
looking at a
goddamn
calendar.
close.
Is it the big room? Is it the big room or
Yeah, yeah.
Come on,
That makes sense.
Angelo. Of course, it's the big room. Did you not just hear me say it's exclusive?
It's actually only in the green room. We get
I saw you in the bathroom of the Winchester the other day. That sounds weird,
me?
but on on like a story or something, I feel like I don't know.
Oh, I was like, man,
Are those shows like good? Or like are
they're
they?
pretty good. It's just
Are
it's
are
such
you
a-
getting the same? Is it the same? Is it not the same?
It's like monthly, and then it's in the big room, and it's just hard because even when you fill up, like capacity is like 60 people. And so even with 60 people in that room, it still like sounds empty because it's just
Yeah, that room is really weird. I did
It's
remember
huge.
when they
Yeah.
when they tried to bring back the open mic and there was like that one table there. Like remember that one night where we like flip-flopped when I was up there doing LVT
Oh,
and you
yeah.
were doing and we like switched. Like there
Yeah.
was one table. There was like maybe 15 people in the entire room and you're just like this is very strange
dark.
that it's
It
in
got
here.
dark for me that night. It did. I was
Wait,
like,
Joe, you host LBT now?
no, Jimmy Killius hosts it.
Oh,
No,
wait, do you host? What
the
do you
Winchester.
host one now?
I
Have
host
you?
the
Always?
Winchester. No, for like it's only been like a couple months.
Oh, Ray, do you?
No, I don't host anything. I
You
might
host this
work on some.
podcast.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't even
true.
host this podcast, you idiot.
I hosted this one.
Oh, we fucking got you.
Hey, do you think we could talk Great Clips into buying Haas Motorsports?
Maybe.
Dude, yeah, I just watched the Formula One.
Wait, did you
See, we didn't even
really?
have to tell him.
Did you really?
We didn't even have to tell him.
No, I didn't. I saw the first fucking season.
Fuck.
Come
sorry.
on, dude. What are you
I've
doing?
been meaning to. I've been meaning to.
This is
They're
a big
beautiful
Formula
people,
One
though.
podcast. Sorry, Formula podcast.
Formula. Oh.
Wait, you don't want to say it because the sponsors.
No, it's just that's
It's
how
great.
they say it. They're like, oh, we want to be
Formula
the best
Un-
driver in Formula.
Formula. Oh.
Formula.
Formula. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Dude, I love when they fucking. Dude, when they crash, they just get out. And they're going like 400 miles per hour. They're not.
Yeah, dude. My favorite part about it is after they crash, they get out and they take like maybe 8 steps away from the car, and then they turn around and look at the car and just go.
And they don't even get like so. This past weekend there was a race that Joe like wanted to live stream and like watch together, but he couldn't even like bother to wake up early enough to watch it. And also I can give you my my password and you can get into it. You can watch it on 6 devices. You're welcome. But
What?
yeah, there was like a big crash where they were like somebody could have died, and like these guys like it was like all the wild because like one dude jumped on another car and started yelling at the other one and he gave him the finger, and then like they're so proper on everything that everybody was like, this is crazy. And I was like, yeah, they just got in a car accident. Have you ever seen a car accident? Nobody ever is happy when they get done with one.
Yeah. Everybody's usually upset.
And then
Formula, do they get out and they're like, "What's your insurance? What is it?" Whatever.
Like a cop shows up and he's like, all right, is any one of you black? All right, cool, we can deal with this.
Holy shit.
And then as soon as it's all done, all you hear is, and Lewis Hamilton wins the race.
Yeah, he got second this race, and it was like, you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
No, it
Wait,
wasn't
is he the
embarrassing.
Ferrari guy? Because when I was watching the documentary,
He's in Mercedes. Come on, Angelo, let's go.
Hey, sorry. Because when I was watching the like first season of the documentary, wait, so Formula One's like season racing is like now?
Yeah.
Like the races are okay. Because you know the documentary, we know this, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
how
I
we
watched-
started.
Drive
Thanks
Yeah,
for
I
listening to the
watched
podcast, by the way.
You're welcome.
You're the second person. You're legitimately the second person who's asked to be on the podcast, and the first one we let on the podcast after asking, and you don't even listen to
it. Dude, I do.
My favorite part about that is he was like, "Thanks for listening to the podcast," and I thought he was talking to me, and I was like, "I don't listen to the episodes. I don't know. I'm here for him. I don't know why I have to."
Dude, I love
Man.
Well, anyway, so you're welcome. Thank you.
What's that fucking?
So the first season of Formula
Yeah,
Drive to
Ferrari or whatever was like the main people. Are they still the main people? Like all those crazy high end, like Ferrari, Mercedes, whatever.
I'd say Mercedes is number one.
Yeah, it's Mercedes is Red Bull's probably the
Yeah, Red Bull was up there as well.
Ferrari's probably true. McLaren's
no.
full.
McLaren's pourquoi?
Full. Oh, McLaren is making its. Wasn't it a bad
making
one?
Moves. They're making moves.
Yeah,
They're moving up. They got Lando and Daniel Ricciardo.
And that's all you need, baby.
They're very handsome, both of them.
Dude, and they're all like 17.
Yeah,
it's the weirdest
insane.
shit.
They're 22-year-old billionaires that are all dime pieces that know how to drive the fastest cars in the world.
And
I'm sure they're great at soccer.
They all say like
for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. And they're always like, it has been my dream my entire life to drive in Formula 1. And like, you're like,
My
that's 'cause you
entire
were
6
born
years of
like
life.
2 days ago.
Yeah,
Like 17 years old. They were just born.
Except for Lewis Hamilton, who's like a 5'9", just like stud random black dude from the UK who can drive any, like he drives like off-road cars and shit too.
And he grew up
and he's the
broke,
best
too.
at that.
Yeah. He grew up broke.
How do you get it? How do you even find a car? Did they spend all their money on a car, or was he just like, did he just like find a Formula 1 car someday and he's like, I'm just gonna be really good at this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. Like I can see like Mick Schumacher, like how his dad was like one of the best, so that makes sense for him just to jump in there. But like all these other dudes, they're like, I don't know, we'll drive like random little like bumper cars around, which is what they all look like when they're kids.
Well,
They're
I
driving
think they all
bumper
started
cars.
in go-karts, right?
But how do you even get a fast go-kart? Like you're just like everybody. Have you ever gone
Swings and
go-karting?
things.
Like they're all so
Lawnmowers.
slow.
Lawnmowers, dude. You go, hey, my kid's pretty good at cutting the lawn. Holy shit.
Dude, aren't there like 8 for
It's a great time.
Hey, zip around out there. Don't they like have like 8 formulas? Like Formula fucking I was in Formula 6 racing before I was in Formula 4 racing.
I only know of 4.
4?
I'm more of a breast milk over formula, you know? Ha there we go. There's the comedy. All right.
So this is gonna be the last episode, huh? That's how you
Dude, okay, see.
Contract renewal's coming up. I'm not gonna sign. Fuck you. Coming here with that
You
shit.
see, I really liked it.
You can go to the brown petri
really
dish
loved
with
it.
that shit. I'm gonna be relegated to the brown petri dish. Brandon Petrie's gonna be up in this one. Angelo's fucking pictures.
Hold the fuck up. Wait, dude, I'm so sorry.
Come on, dude. This is a professional fucking podcast.
My mom's calling me.
Go
She's probably gonna do it again. She's doing it again. Hold on.
Any of you boys got allergies?
Yeah.
Mine haven't been that bad this year.
Oh, mine just started like this week and just fuck, man.
I have to go to the doctor to see if I have sleep apnea on Monday. That'll be fun.
I hope you have it.
I think I do, because I just don't like. I'll wake up just not breathing for a while, and I'm pretty sure that's like the biggest
sleep apnea.
sign of sleep apnea. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's literally it.
The best part,
dead, and don't know what's going on.
So I asked my girl the other day, like straight up, I go, hey, because like one of like the biggest symptoms is snoring. So I was like, yo, do I snore? And she goes, not really that bad, but you definitely have sleep apnea. And I was like, hey, maybe since we've been sharing a bed for 5 years, you should have brought it up at some point. And she's like, yeah, I think I did a while ago.
Wait,
and, like that was the end of the conversation.
Are you
like
guys
that's
married?
No.
And you've been sharing a bed? Can I share a podcast with you?
No.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, that's a problem
no.
because I do have sleep apnea, so I'll probably die tomorrow and I'll go to hell, and that's going to be an issue.
I hope when you go to the doctors, I hope when you go, you tell them the exact same thing you told it like everybody else, and the doctor's like, "No, you're fine. That's a common misconception. Tons of people do that. That's not sleep apnea. You're completely fine."
Yeah, that's kind of like she's
you leave.
Just like
what if she like, dude? What if she like puts you underwater when you sleep, and then it's your body, like
he just waterboards you,
like trying to hold its breath to go swim. So she's
and that's like the craziest.
She's like, yeah, it's weird. I think you have sleep apnea. Anyway, so weird that you wake up drenched every night.
Yeah, like, and she'll just be like, man, I'm tired too, because I was making sure that both your mouth and nose were closed.
Dude,
I don't know.
Where do you keep going? Can we talk? What are you doing? What are you?
I'm the worst. Dude, my mom called me and then she left a voicemail and she doesn't leave voicemails. I'm confused.
Oh, well, call her, talk to her, have her on the podcast.
Let's get her on. I texted her. I said, I'll call you back. I said, I'll call you back, babe.
Is that how you talk to your mother?
Yeah.
I started exfoliating the other day, and I was told that I'm only supposed to do it once a week. They don't tell you this.
Yeah, I was like doing it for
What's that?
like every day. I had the exfoliating beads, like in the Neutrogena shit, the pink grapefruit scrub. And my face was getting very dry.
Yeah, because I started using they're like legit on Amazon called like green Asian towels. Like it's the most ridiculous thing, or like Korean towels or something like that. Like that's what it's called. And I just like used it 2 days in a row. And then I was again informed that I'm not supposed to exfoliate that often. It's just once every week or once every 10 days. And I feel like they should have that instruction somewhere.
They should wait, they're towels? Like you rub it on your face? Or
It's
your
like
whole body?
it's like a glove towel thing that I like you rub on you.
That sounds scary. I want to do that thing where you put your feet in the fish water. That's real. They're like the little fish
the ones that
your
eat your
skin.
dead skin. Yeah.
Yeah, I want that. I want to do that.
I just want to have enough money to go to a spa and just say all of it.
The works,
I looked at a
please.
spot.
No onions.
It works. Hold the onions. Oh, that's an inside joke. Haha. Money. And then tip them really well.
Dude, I looked at one because I want to get like a pedicure here soon because like my feet are kind of crusty. And for a 3-hour spa package for men, it was like a special one. And like it was like $250 for 3 hours. That's insane money.
Yeah.
3 hours?
Yeah.
That seems I would kind of do that probably. I would probably that's something I would spend $250 on. And so is this.
Was that $250 for a box of cereals?
I mean, Joe, it's dead stock, so
that's not.
They don't
for
make
an
this
NFT. $250 for an NFT is pretty reasonable.
It really that's like $2.50
per calorie.
That's how it translates. What?
To make money off of that, does it have to have the cereal in it still?
Probably not. I was gonna remove it and then just put in like just shit in a bag or something.
Yeah. It's human poop.
Or thumbtacks.
Bro,
I feel like
wait,
thumbtacks.
okay, so my mom just texted me.
Yeah.
Sorry. She said, I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and heard your voice saying my name. Oh baby, oh baby. Just kidding, she didn't say that. She said, I heard your voice saying my name and it freaked me out. And now she was like, I just wanted to know if you were okay. That's like, it's really beautiful and scary at the same time.
It's really beautiful.
She heard my undead ghost calling her.
Were you astral projecting?
Dude, honestly, fucking no. But
you should just text her back and be like, hey, are any of us really okay? Like that's just like be a very good, like that's a good bit of making your mom have somebody make a wellness check on you.
It would be pretty sweet though if like you come back in town, do the Akron Comedy Festival or whatever, and somebody's like, hey, how's the podcast going? You're like, oh good, the last episode we had Angelo on it. And somebody's like, Angelo, he's been dead for 6 months. And you're like, what?
Woo!
And then you're like, why didn't Joe tell me that? And they're like, Joe, he's been dead for 8 months. And you're just like, what the fuck?
And then you name other people, and they're like, he's been dead for 10 months, 12 months.
And you're like, we talk about Formula One. And they're like, Formula One? That hasn't existed in 7 years.
Can I tell you that is quite literally you are explaining my nightmare? Like
dude, that is absolutely terrifying.
Like
That
if
is
you show
also-
up somewhere and they're just like, yeah, man, like where have you been for the last like year? And you're like, what are you talking about? Like I just released a podcast. And you're like, what the fuck's a podcast? It's
What's a
1927.
podcast?
Like this is all like just like in your brain. Like that. Yeah, that's the worst case scenario.
Do you ever have one of those dreams where it's so vivid and real that when you wake up, it's like shocking that it's not?
Yes, and you're like, dude,
Depressed.
I
Yeah.
want to cry and kill the person this was about. Like, because I get really, dude, I have really fucking real dreams, and like, or I don't have a dream. Like, I just won't. I'll just wake up. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then, but if I have like one of the really vivid dreams, I was murdering people in this dream, like, and then I was getting attacked with an axe, and I was getting hit in the neck, in the head.
Is this the
and
same
I
dream?
Yeah, because I had to kill. The reason I was killing people is because I was getting attacked, so I had to murder these people, and I woke up hungry for blood. Like I was like, this could be good. No, but dude, I woke up like literally like fucking like I killed somebody. Like I felt bad.
Fuck.
I was like it was like legit like, dude, I fucked my life up when
It's
I woke
very
up.
heavy.
For like
how,
10
how does that
minutes.
feel? Like, yeah. So how does that feel when you wake up and you're like, did you think that you had to get your story together? Were you gonna run? Were you gonna turn yourself in? What's the follow up?
And what's
I
the
was
theme
just
song
like,
over all of it?
I was like,
Ooh, good question. Very good question.
Thank
What's
you.
the music?
the theme, there was no music, and that's what made it the worst.
Yikes.
There was like, dude, it was literally just like just like noises
Spaghetti.
of pain and death and agony.
It wasn't Eric Clapton in the background?
No, I had to kill Eric Clapton. That was the worst part.
Squish. I had to
What's
kill
that?
it.
Fuck, honestly,
Boom,
dude,
boom,
fuck
boom,
Eric
boom.
Clapton.
Boom, 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 boom.
It was John Mayer. Dude, I like John Mayer.
John
But
Mayer
fuck-
covering Eric Clapton?
I don't like Eric Clapton, so
Why? Why?
because I don't know why. I just fucking hate him.
That checks out.
Fair.
That checks out. We ran it by our guy. That checks out.
Yeah,
Kevin?
who's your fact checker?
Kevin.
Who's your
Kevin.
Kevin's our
is he in
producer.
the fourth square. Wait, is that real?
Yeah, we
Kevin's
keep
real?
him off. We keep him off screen. We don't want him to interrupt everything.
That's not real.
He fucking
Kevin,
sucks.
can you introduce
Hey.
yourself to Angela? Angela, can you just speak up to Kevin real quick? Say hello. So,
Hey, Kevin.
got you, fucker. It's a bit.
It's all bits.
It's all bits. Hey, like if you've ever looked at a white piece of paper and like it's all sparkly and shit, and then there's Elon Musk, it's all a bit.
Do you think Elon Musk ever has company meetings and he like peppers his name in the conversation as a pun?
100%. But can we talk
Like-
about
Wait.
how Angelo
sorry.
looks completely
Sorry.
different from completely different angles? Like he's a completely different person at every different angle, and it's very disconcerting.
I like how you were just like, hey, let's
Thank
do
you.
a visual thing on a podcast that's primarily audio.
Well, we want to push
I
people
only-
to pay for the visual.
Oh, you gotta pay for the visuals?
Yeah, dude.
Or we'll post like we post fun bits.
We post the best bits of the whole episode. We're very
Yeah, I
Joe's
love
very
the-
good
I
at
love
posting the
the-
bits.
I love the
Pretty good.
videos, the little bits, the tids and bits and titties. I'm like,
Raj
It is.
Raj really liked the Formula One bit.
Yeah.
He's like messaged me about it twice. Yeah. I like random twice. I've got random messages from Raj where he's just like Formula Dwakala.
Here's the thing, like everybody like wants to be, it's usually like one or two people, they're like, oh, here's the problem with the podcast with no theme is it turns out being like a hang sesh. And it's like, yeah, but that's fine when like our hang sessions are objectively hilarious because the whole Formula thing was a 4-day long conversation.
okay, so I might not have seen the Formula One clip.
Dude, why are you on here? I got 500 texts saying that you want to be on here, and then I text Joe asking you how to say your last name correctly.
Hold on. I
Like
got a
you were
text.
you're just a big issue with our
Hold on.
entire podcast.
I got a text. Oh, hold on. It's my mom. I gotta call her. Hello?
I can't tell if this is real or not.
That was a bit, you dumbass.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, you got him with a bit.
Got you with the bit. That was scary. I just did that. That scared me. I hit my head a little bit when I did that. That was scary.
How'd it feel to have a good bit? That was a pretty good bit.
Dude, feels good. Feels
So you're back in comedy. Now that comedy's kind of back, you're back, right?
back. Back like the John Wick. I just saw the John Wicks. By the way,
I haven't
have you
seen
guys
any
seen the
of
John
them.
Wicks?
It's good violence. Wholesome family fun, honestly.
It really is good for the children.
An
I think it's like
endearing, heartwarming journey of
well,
friendship and family.
Keanu Reeves is close to the Formula One industry
Shut up.
because
Is
of
he
his
really?
motorcycles.
I'm sorry. Pause. Formula One?
Formula Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Oh. Formula Oh.
Um,
Can we redo that whole like Formula One bit, like so I can be involved in it?
we'll just Photoshop you into the last one,
Nice.
Oh,
and then maybe you'll watch it.
and we'll just keep adding shit to it. We'll just like people will be like, "Is this the same bit?" We'll be like, "No, there's one new formula." Oh,
Tag me in the fucking, and then I'll like share. I'm in this.
could you like and subscribe?
You do art, so what's the deal with art?
Oh yeah.
Is that a real question?
What's the deal with that? Dude, I actually have a shirt.
It's a Supreme shirt. No, just
Can you imagine if Ray gets his wish and fucking Haley Williams comes on this podcast and he's just like, so you do music. What's the deal with music?
Sure. Yeah. What's the deal with Twilight? You did that, right? You were the girl? No, you were just the song? Okay. This shirt actually, this is a cartoonist. I want a caption contest. They sent me a shirt.
I voted for you on that.
Caption.
Hey, how come I
Dude,
didn't win
you.
that one? I was one. All right, so you were like, retweet this, and I will send you a picture if you win. And literally, it was me and one other person who retweeted it, and I was like, that means I have to win.
No.
And then you're just like, hey, this guy probably doesn't require postage, so I'll give it to them.
No, it wasn't like that. I did it by the likes because the tweet was I worded it stupid. So like I said, just like this and then follow me. And then I did a random generator and I just went down the list of likes. So I just picked a random number.
Can you explain?
I'll give you one.
Which makes no, it's fine. I'll take one. I mean, I'll buy one from you. I'm not gonna take your.
You just have it
for free. I'll write it off on your taxes. Can you explain Twitter to Joe so he finally gets one?
Yeah, Twitter. This you don't have to microwave it. You don't. It's just you have it.
I don't like microwaves. Actually, so
you open it. Yeah, you open it up and you just go.
And it's great. So here's what I like about Angelo's Twitter is he uses Twitter for the same reason I use Twitter. We're not like trying to change the world on Twitter. It's more just like, do you know what I think is a funny amount of words? And then maybe here's a picture. Here's Twitter. Like it's just you throw up on the internet and then it's funny. And that's why that's what the internet's missing.
Yeah, it's like it's like a good. It's like instead of a notes app, like you can just throw them on Twitter. You don't need delete your notes app and get a Twitter.
The only way that Twitter is funny to me is if somebody has like 0 followers. Like if you have a private account and you're tweeting objectively funny shit and you have no followers, that's the funniest thing to me in the world. Then it's all about the
I think I don't get why people don't like. I know that you're not supposed to have to like explain the joke, but that's what the internet used to be, is like obscure esoteric nonsense. Like yesterday my whole brand was making fun of Earth Day by saying, oh, I thought you said, so I tweeted, oh, I thought it was Colin Firth Day, or I thought you said it was Girth Day. And it was just like, to me, like if I saw somebody with a blue check mark doing that, I'm like, I will buy whatever you want. But since I did it, everybody's like, this is fucking stupid. And then I'm like, do you know what? You're probably right.
Dude, I don't understand why you don't have 10 million followers on Twitter. Like, I don't understand why we don't have more followers, because you know what? Because we're geniuses.
I think that's what it really is. And I heard on a podcast, somebody was like, you need to write to how smart you think your audience is. And I honestly just like tweet and put things on social media for myself. And I'm the only one who likes
that's what
it.
I do.
And I think that's probably why we're not good at social media, is because there's 7 billion people on this earth, and we're not 99.9% of those people.
Dude, I had like one of my favorite poets ever follow me, and I was like, holy shit, why did this happen? And then I immediately, it was like, cum is just like white farts or something like that. And and it got like 12 retweets, and I'm like, why the fuck is this happening now?
12 retweets.
Now, so dude, every day I'll go to the poet's Twitter that followed me and check to see if they unfollowed me. Every day I do that shit. It's fucked up. No, I don't understand how. Because if I saw that, I'm like, okay, walk in, walk out.
Well, here's my thing. So like, because I'm super big on like, hey, am I gonna follow this? Like, I got like, so the guy that I opened for in Cleveland put me in like his YouTube video, and like some like news editor from like Lebanon like commented on it and like roasted me on this thing. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna be huge in Lebanon, and then I have to like go through and like Twitter translate tweets to see if I'm brought up. So like that's like that's my new thing, is like I have to worry about like an entire country, and like now it's just and it's not even in English, so I have to like hit the translate.
That so bad. I want the news article that's like, some call him a amateur comedian, others call him Lebanon's most hated man.
It wasn't even like, it wasn't even an article. It was him tweeting that I needed to get out of shoes that weren't Crocs. Like, that's all it was. It was one tweet, and now I'm like, I'm famous in Lebanon because this guy likes it. Like, there's no like there's no reason for me. Like,
I like that you were on video once and you were like, "Oh, I'll wear the Crocs. I want to look good."
You know what? Fuck, I'm not even gonna wear shoes next video.
I didn't even know I was supposed to be in the video. I thought I was helping shoot the video. And then all of a sudden it was like, hey, talk to me about First Energy Stadium. And like the one scene that I'm actually in it is me being like, oh, I have no idea. Probably the year 2000 when this was made. And then they didn't even like show the clip where we validated that I was right. It was just me being like, I honestly have no idea. Probably like 1999, 2000. And then now like I look like an asshole.
You're like, this is Jacob's Field.
Dude,
Yeah.
Angelo, he runs a Browns
Stadium.
podcast, and he doesn't even know when the stadium was built. He runs a Browns podcast.
Well, I know now.
Hey, who's the quarterback of the team?
Bernie Kosar.
Johnny Manziel.
Derek Anderson.
It's a guy named Dustin Whitecliffe. You haven't even heard of him yet because he's too good.
Oh, is this a Madden bit? Is this your real life Madden bit that I only know about because I watched you play Madden?
No, if we're talking Madden, my favorite made-up character of all time was a man named Kevin White. He's the goat.
All right,
I'll stop.
so
Kevin
we have
White.
a hard out in like 5 minutes because Ashley has to do a meeting. Angelo, tell us about your art so people buy it or something.
Oh, I make paintings and cartoons. Oh, I have some cartoons coming out in a magazine called Stank.
Oh, what magazine?
You should buy it. It's called Stank Magazine.
Stink or Stank?
Stank, STANK, exclamation point. It's like Big Brother magazine, if you ever.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude, they don't give a fuck, and it's awesome.
That's awesome.
So it's cool as fuck. That's in print. You can just go to their, like, they have an Instagram, Stank. Just fucking search it.
Yeah.
Dude, I have some. Wait.
Was this an hour already? That went quick.
Yeah, dude, this is ridiculous.
We're having fun.
That went so fast.
I have these. These are tits. These are tit weapons, medieval tit weapons. These are nipples. I don't know. You can fucking, if you want one of those, I'll send you one. You just fucking, I don't know, message me on Instagram or
go to the local skate park, and the same guy selling Newports on Supreme stickers will sell you his art.
Yeah. Also, yeah, dude, I got some. Oh, dude, wait, before we go, I want to show you something. We're going
This is
road. We're
my
going
favorite.
mobile.
Well,
Oh, we're out of the closet now.
Oh, we're out of the closet, bro.
some of us were never in it, right?
Check this out.
It's
It's my
2021. Don't shame
prized
people.
possession. This is my prized painting. My favorite painting.
That's an
This is,
NFT.
this is an NFT. This is fucking so big.
That is ginormous. Is that like
Holy
the
shit.
actual painting, or did you like do that and
This
then
is-
print it?
This is the actual painting. Yeah. It's literally, it's like 4 feet. This
Holy
is its
shit.
boobs. It's a penis with boobs getting piss squeezed out of it. So that's a furry chair. So
I like that a lot.
oh wait, I'm gonna do the remainder of the podcast like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you've done the podcast in the least interesting part of your apartment the entire time.
My girlfriend's
Wait.
downstairs. I don't know what she's doing, so I had to go upstairs.
Wait, do you live alone?
No, I live with my girlfriend.
Oh.
Can
Hey
you
Joe.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Joe. What do you need to promote next? Winchester
May
is.
21st, Winchester. Be there. End of statement.
Where can they get tickets? Is it online? Do you just buy them
It's not
there?
online yet, but it will be. You can get them. There's gonna be a ticket link, baby.
Angelo, are you going
Is
to
it-
come
is
down
it-
to the Rubber City Comedy Festival in 2 weeks?
Oh shit. Yeah, I might.
Yeah,
2
Alright.
weeks. Yeah, that sounds cool. I didn't know they were still doing it in human life.
It was supposed to be last year when it made sense for me to come do it. I mean, obviously, I'm excited. Everybody go buy tickets. Rubber City Comedy Festival. I'm hosting like 2 of like the actual important shows.
Nice.
But like it was supposed to be last year before I moved, but then of course like the world ended, so like now I have to drive fucking 7 hours to host for free at a club that I get paid to do. So that'll be fun. But it is what it is. And but Joe's gonna come down and hang out. That'll be great.
Yeah, and I'll be
Nice.
fully vaxxed and like past my period by then too, so I'm gonna be immortal.
Fuck yeah, dude, we're gonna kiss right on the face. We haven't hugged in a while either, so we gotta do that.
Oh, dude, I'll be fully vaxxed as well. So count
Fuck
in
yeah,
on that
dude.
kissaruno.
That's a little boys kissing.
Little boy kissing.
Some boy, little.
That'll be great. Okay,
It'll be fun.
Angelo, what's your Twitter and the Instagrams? What's your handle?
My Twitter is @Angelio, ANGEELIO, and my Instagram is @Lord Angelio again. And that's
Joe,
it.
what's your
Yeah,
Twitter
baby.
and Instagram?
I don't have a Twitter, never will. And I think the Instagram is Joe Briggs Comedy now. I think I changed it.
Yeah, why did you do that? Because you look like a big fucking loser.
I'll change it back.
It doesn't matter. I don't know. Like
I'd buy a
obviously
shirt.
it's comedy. Oh, thanks Joe Briggs Comedy. Like oh, Bill Stone ass comedy page.
Joe Briggs Sociology.
Yeah, like it's
Sociology, bro.
whoa.
Yo, that's good.
Get it right.
Who is Ray
Mhm.
Roberts on everything? Angelo, anything else for the people? Because once I hit end, everybody disappears, and this
Oh,
call is
shit.
over.
Oh, well, thanks for having me on this. Can I do this every time?
We can do it again in a little. Like, I'm sorry that there's actually a hard out. We don't usually have one. It's usually just like we can go for as long, but she's got like an actual work meeting, and this is her Zoom profile. So
Oh
so
shit.
she has to use
All
it. But
Well, I was
don't
just
know.
gonna start. I was just gonna read the entirety of Naked Lunch by William S. Burroughs. So
Well, we'll do that next time.
I guess
We'll
we
set
can't
this
do
up.
that.
We can
All right,
set
cool.
it
Yeah,
up.
thanks for having me, guys. This was awesome. I had a really
Thank
good
you,
time.
Joe. What
Hey,
anything
real-
for the people?
Somebody took my old username already. Fucking wild.
It was me. That's why I wanted you to do it. I wanted you to have to
Did you
buy
really?
it. No.
Oh man, that would have been a great bit.
Oh, what's the rule? Bits? Is bits the rule?
Bits is the everything's bits.
Everything's
Yo.
bits. All right, guys.
Bits.
R.I.P.
All right.
Peace.
This is a great
See
bit.
ya.